Marcus.
It's your boy Marcus Smith, also known as Akins, also known as Coach Guy in Sports. Back with another Who's Better. This time I have Derrick Rose versus Trae Young. Who's better in the 2018-2019 NBA season? In 51 games played, Derrick Rose averaged 27.3 minutes per game, 18 points per game, 48.2 from the field, 37% from the three-point line, 2.7 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 0.2 blocks, 0.6 steals, 85.6 from the free throw line. In 81 games played, Trae Young averaged 30.9 minutes per game, 19.1 points per game, 41.8 from the field, 32.4 from the three-point line, 3.7 from rebounds, 8.1 assists, 0.2 blocks, 0.9 steals, 82.9 from the free throw line. That being said, who is better between the two? Now, we know that Derrick Rose's story, his moment when he dropped 50 points, he had the greatest moment in the NBA last season, him coming back and basically showing that he's still capable of being a valuable player in this league and a six-man or possibly even a starter again. And Derrick Rose is going to get the opportunity when he goes to play with the Detroit Pistons upcoming season. He signed a 2-year, $15 million deal. Now they have Reggie Jackson, so I'm eager to see who's going to start. But if I'm the Pistons, I would let Derrick Rose start over Reggie Jackson because the Reggie Jackson experiment hasn't really gone or has been successful in the recent years in Detroit. Now, you look at Trae Young. Trae Young was a rookie. He was going back and forth with Luka Doncic. Had a better second half than the first half of the season. You know, he kind of stumbled a little bit early on out the gate as a rookie with his shot. But as he got more comfortable and he started showing what he can do in the second half of the season, he was actually competing with Luka Doncic for the Rookie of the Year award. Now, I believe Luka Doncic should have won that award, which he did. But it was nice that Trae Young showed his talent and showed that he's going to be a future superstar in this league. Now, if you break it down, you look at comparative players based on their statistics, then Derrick Rose shoots a better field goal percentage, shoots a better three-point percentage, and a better free throw percentage than Trae Young. Everything else, Trae Young is better in rebounding, also assists per game, also had more points per game, but he also played more minutes than Derrick Rose and 30 more games. Derrick Rose suffered an ankle injury, which basically kept him out the entire season, the rest of the season, even though he probably could have came back, but the Minnesota Timberwolves was trying to tank to get a great draft pick. So if you do the eye test, though, because the numbers don't always tell the full story, based on the eye test, if you look at Derrick Rose and you see that he is still capable of getting to the rim, he's really unstoppable with his crossover, his handles, and he's still quick. And it's crazy how quick he is with having all those knee surgeries and being injured so many times. He still has that type of athleticism where he's hard to guard off the dribble. He's a shot creator. And then you look at Trae Young, whose best ability is his playmaking, his vision on the court, and his passing, but he also can shoot the ball really well. Even though he didn't shoot the ball really well this past season, his first season in the NBA, this brother is going to be a sniper, and you can tell just with his confidence. It doesn't matter if he's going to miss 7 threes. He's going to keep shooting until he makes his 8th one. That's how confident he is with his three-point stroke. And speaking of three-point stroke, Derrick Rose showed the ability to basically this entire season, he changed his game around. And even though he can still get to the rim, he's a much improved jump shooter, especially three-point shooter. And what he has done with that, working on his jump shot, he is going to be able to play and extend his career longer in the future, because we know in this day and age, in this new modern NBA, you have to have the ability to shoot the three ball. You have to have the ability to be consistent at least two areas on the court when it comes to scoring, whether it's in the post and mid-range or whether it's in the mid-range and outside. So Derrick Rose really showed that. So if I had to say who had the better season, I would definitely say, if you're just looking at their numbers and their statistics, then you would say that Trae Young probably had the better season, but I would say if I had to pick who's the better player as of right now, I would still roll with Derrick Rose, because he has been in the league longer and he knows how to get to his spots. And like I said, he's a much improved jump shooter as of right now. So for the 2018-2019, who was better in the regular season? And like I say all the time, Trae Young was better in the regular season, but just because you're better in the regular season does not mean you are a better player. Now, I predict that Trae Young is going to improve so much this upcoming season. It wouldn't surprise me. I think he's going to be a better player by the end of next season than Derrick Rose, but he's going to be a better player to me than a whole lot of people, a whole lot of point guards next season. It wouldn't shock me if next year Trae Young is a top 10 point guard by the end of the 2019-2020 NBA season. That's how talented he is. That's how good he is. And that's how much confidence I have in his ability. But as of right now, the 2018-2019 NBA regular season, I got to say that Trae Young was better than Derrick Rose. But as an overall player, and especially doing the eye test, Derrick Rose is the better player as of right now. But get in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Derrick Rose is better than Trae Young, or Trae Young is better than Derrick Rose? Is your boy Mike K. Smith, also known as A-Kiss. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on these videos. A-Kiss Nation, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. Thank you guys for all your support. I'm going, man. Peace.